don't. This is crazy.
Still don't.
How about that? Well, I think I have no idea what we're doing here. This is crazy. I'm crazy myself.
Yeah, we're live.
Happy Tuesday? Is it Tuesday? It's Tuesday.
Glenda's already watching. Good morning, Glenda.
Hello, Glenda. Oh my goodness. Happy Tuesday again. And happy Tuesday to you.
It's all Tuesday. All day Tuesday.
Yeah, we look very...
Cold?
Yeah, I think
It's
that's the word.
actually sunny and it's going to be kind of warm today, so that's good. 17 degrees.
Yeah. 17 is warm? That's not even room temperature.
It's warmer than it was yesterday.
It's colder than room temperature.
That would be not as warm as room temperature.
Yeah, it's a lot colder than room temperature. So 22 would kind of be a decent room temperature. 17, not a decent room temperature. So last night, or I guess yesterday, we went out to some friends for dinner because we're not contagious anymore. Well, we were never contagious. Did you guys see the World Health Organization released that if you're asymptomatic, the odds of you spreading the disease are very long?
Slim.
Slim?
Not long.
Well, long, slim, I don't know, whatever.
Odds
but,
are...
So it's interesting that months later they tell us this, and people are still wearing their masks and still in fear. Guys, this is a setup.
So, Glenda, Tracy, good morning. Estelle, good morning. She wants to know when we're coming home. Do you miss us, Estelle?
We don't know.
We really don't know when we're coming back.
If we buy a car here, it'll be a while. At least 3 months, 4 months, maybe 2 months, maybe 1 month. It depends on when she's missing her grandkids so much.
We really don't know. And Kathy, to the answer of the vehicle thing, no. We have not worked it out. I looked at a lot of sites. They want a lot of money to rent a car. Although I do think that in the long run it would still be more affordable than buying one.
I don't know. $3,000 to rent a vehicle is crazy.
Well, I could get one for $2,000. You still have to insure it. $1,000 for the 8 weeks or something.
Yeah, but that's 2 months, so it's $1,000 a month.
Yeah, to register a car and do all that kind of stuff and insure it and then try to sell it.
It's like living with a post sometimes because she doesn't get it. So we get a vehicle that everybody wants.
We're gonna argue about this, and I don't want to do it.
I do, because I want a nice vehicle while we're here. So unless, well, it doesn't matter. We'll talk about that on Friday evening. So Saturday, I guess we'll talk about it. So yeah, we are looking for vehicle solutions. So if anybody here has a vehicle solution, please let us know. Because there's 3 groups of people wanting one vehicle. Maybe 2. So we'll see. So how is everybody today? What are you doing today? Are you going to work? We have coaching today, as well as there's a virtual conference going on today, which I'm very excited about. So it's called...
How much internet bandwidth will that take up?
I don't know. Why? We can
It's
buy more.
limited here.
We can buy more. We've got the technology. So it is a cell phone based internet that we're using here. And I think we get 500 gigs. And back home it's not limited. I don't think we use 500 gigs a month. But there's a lot of people using internet here. And
Stream off of one of our phones.
oh yeah, what's the date today?
Spencer's phone, the other chip that we have. You
Okay.
can use that.
Yeah, for sure. Yep, so that's what's going on here. But we don't see what you guys are doing today.
I wonder if
Hello,
we're still having
Donna.
coaching today then, if that seminar is going on.
Oh yeah, I saw on our coaching it says that we have coaching today. So yeah, it looks like we're wearing pajamas, but we're not. These are clothes.
No, these are one of my dresses. They all recognize this dress. They've seen it a million times.
It looks like pajamas. Wow, you're kind of grumpy today. And you got your furrowed
brows.
Furrowed brows. There's frowned. I've saved 2 words. Furrowed brows. It's just frowned. Works for me. Keep talking here.
I have nothing. Well, no idea what to say to you.
So, hello,
today.
Estelle. We've said that. Hello, Kathy. Oh, she's going to get groceries. That's good. The groceries here in Canada are different than Mexico's. More vegetables and stuff, because obviously you have a different population here, varied cultures. So you can get a lot more imports here. And you can get pepperoni, which I love the pepperoni in Canada. It is really good. So, and I don't know if it's just because that's what I grew up with or whatever. So, we'll go over and spoil your grandkids. Wow, Estelle. Knife to the heart to Christie. So, yeah, we've been seeing... Yesterday we chatted with Amberlyn.
Yeah, and Chuita sent a video last night of Taylor reading her Winnie the Pooh book. Oh, my heart, I tell ya.
Yeah, we have no idea what she's saying, but she's reading it.
But she talks about Eeyore and Owl, so she knows them.
Yeah, that's true.
She knows the critters in there.
Yeah, and Winnie the Pooh was Shay's favorite growing up.
So Lori's watching Rosemary. No, you know what, Rosemary? It's just so dry here that my throat is dry. I feel fine. It's just, it's weird. It's just.
It's so dry here. You wake up at nighttime and you can get spit in there quick because it's so dry.
Yeah, it is. It's interesting, but yeah, no, I'm not. I'm feeling 100%. It's just this stuffy, dry. It's not, my nose isn't runny or anything like that. It doesn't hurt. It's just dry.
So the friends that we were over at yesterday, they have a dog and a cat.
Oh, yeah.
Adorable.
John's allergic.
And about, an hour and a half, 2 hours later, all of a sudden my eyes started to burn, and I'm like, what's going on? I don't understand. And somebody's like, Christy, I think it's the animals. So, yeah, I had to go and wash my eyes out and do all that fun stuff because,
He's got allergies.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. The humidity in Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
But good morning, Rosemary. Hello.
Yeah, we definitely don't have a humidity problem here, that's for sure.
No,
although it had been raining, but today
it's so weird.
It's sunny.
Yeah, it's so weird because it's rained so much here. You figure the humidity would be high, but there's like this humidity vacuum sucker that just sucks it out of the air, and we don't know what happens. Hello, Wendy.
It is a balmy 14 degrees right now.
Hello, Jeff. When are we going to see you and Claudia? I guess tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's really the second day of the conference, but I have a chiropractic appointment, which is good because I've been sore for a while. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to IKEA because Christy keeps promising me, we'll go to IKEA.
We're going to take my mom on Thursday because she
Wednesday
wants that
Wednesday.
table. Well, maybe we'll go to Canadian Tire tomorrow, honey.
She's like this tormenting thing. So yeah, Jeff says anytime. We can.
And John's like 5. Sorry, he's acting like he's.
So
like
hopefully after
5.
this weekend we have a vehicle situation sorted out, and we can just do whatever we want, whenever we want, wherever we want, with whoever we want.
We pretty much can now, just with a little more planning than what we've normally had to do.
Yeah. This weekend, maybe, Jeff. I think I'd love to.
If we go to Olds, we have to decide.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're going to stay overnight in Olds. I think you said, right?
That's kind of the plan, yeah.
Yeah. Everybody that we know that has kids, the kids are all grown up now, so they have extra rooms.
Yeah.
So Christy's like, well, that's good, because then I can maybe, have a drink or two. And
yeah, because, yeah.
Yeah, the people whose house we were at yesterday, they have 6 bedrooms.
Well, they have 4 almost adult boys.
Well, they're like 25 is the oldest.
Yeah.
16 to 25.
16, yeah, is the youngest. Yeah.
So I think that's great. I have a motorbike you can use. Good morning, Eva. Thanks for the motorbike idea. I think you'd look good on the back of a motorbike.
Thanks, Jeff, but shut up.
She's not a nice lady. Oh, and I can't even use it. I don't have a license.
John doesn't have a driver's
I'd
license.
have to be at the
here.
back of the bike. Oh, that would be a treat. I get me a leather jacket and a tramp tattoo on the back, a tramp stamp.
Yeah, probably not. Hi, Auntie Deanna and Leanne. Good morning.
Yeah, so I think we will be going to British Columbia at some point, but more the Okanagan area. We'll see. I mean, it depends if we fly or not. because we may fly, because it's cheap to fly via hubs, in this place right now, in Canada, this place that you guys voted in a nut job as your prime minister. Even the premier of Alberta, they say he's a conservative. He's not a conservative. He's not. Because you guys are just controlled. Everything is controlled here. Morning, Leanne. Motorbike with a sidecar. That's interesting. Like Batman and Robin. But I would once again be Robin. Yeah, Robin, I will lend you a car. Oh, we appreciate that. We'll talk about that later on. We don't want to take anything away from anybody. Crime Minister. I like that, the Crime Minister.
Yeah, and Estelle says, watch what he holds on to if he's on the back of the bike. No kidding.
Yeah, I'm grabby. So when we're driving, poor Christie.
Yeah.
Poor Christie. Yeah. She's known for many years. So yeah, that's why we don't have a motorbike, I think, because mind you, you're not grabby, though. You'd be from behind, so that's interesting.
You're so weird. There's no way in hell I'm going on a motorcycle with you or anybody. Spencer has a motorcycle, and he really wants me to go for a ride, and I'm literally just terrified. And not because it's Spencer, just because
it's Spencer.
It's motorcycles.
Yeah.
Motorcycles to me, are scary.
And Shay and Matt went for a ride with him, and they left. It was odd seeing them both with Spencer on the bike. Like the three of them on the bike.
It wasn't the three of them.
Okay, that's right. Poor Christie. Eva, you're so correct. You're so correct.
Yeah.
So I think today I have nothing. I have nothing. It's, I have no stories to tell you.
Well, we had a lovely dinner.
Oh, the dinner was lovely. We had Alberta beef.
With Darwin and Tanya last night, yes, in Sherwood Park. Quite enjoyable.
The double stuffed potatoes were delicious.
So, again, I keep talking about this Starvin' Marvin food truck. Well, it's their son's food truck, and he loves to cook. I don't know. Actually, I didn't really get a chance to talk to him to see what his background is, but he loves to cook. So he made these potatoes last night, and they were double stuffed baked potatoes. And good Lord, they were amazing.
Yeah, Christy couldn't get enough.
Actually, so they cut them in half, right, and had them all stuffed, and it just kind of boiled over because there was so much goodness in it. I had to have a second one.
The veggies are really good too, and I mean, Bill and April, they've done that. And I mean, just cooking
the roasted vegetables.
Why don't we do that? We've got
the
abilities.
Done it.
Yeah, but we should
but not
have
on
more.
The barbecue, but in the oven. We've done big, huge trays of it.
Did you guys see that mosquito that's flying around here?
If it flew in the front of the camera, you'd see it. It's massive.
I think, yeah,
John
I got
it.
Look at that, right out of the air.
They're slow.
Yeah, I would never catch a mosquito in Mexico out of the air. My skills are not ninja-like reflexes. They're more like slow old
90-year-old man reflexes.
Hey, I got one.
If that fast.
And then it's kind of like, trying to get away. Oh, these mosquitoes are so big. But they don't hurt me, which is nice, because the ones in Mexico, I think I get stung. But it doesn't continue the sting. Unless it's the little no-see-ums. Those suckers. They tear skin.
But those aren't mosquitoes. Those are no-see-ums.
Yeah, you got 3 weeks of bloodiness in your leg. And Christie's getting lots of mosquito bites here, which is funny, because in Mexico, they don't like her. Yeah, I think they're racist mosquitoes in Mexico. Mind you, they go for me.
You're not Mexican.
No, but I got a lot more native in me than you do.
I don't have any in me.
I know, that's why. I think they're racist mosquitoes.
Maybe.
Yeah. Which is nice, I mean, if you don't get stung. But in Mexico, they don't care. Or Canada, they don't care. Mm-hmm. They're just big and
I don't
slow.
get itchy from them, though. Like, I feel them bite me. I feel them sting or whatever mosquitoes do. But I don't get welts, or I don't even have red spots later, so...
Yeah. Well, Christy has coffee. I don't.
You had coffee already.
I know, but I had a half cup already because I was so stinking exhausted this morning because I had me a whole bunch of melatonin last night. Those little bastards like me in Mexico. Yeah, Terry. Good morning.
I don't get bit in Mexico. I don't think ever.
Well, in San Sebastian you did.
Oh, God.
But in San Sebastian, you got to understand, it's about 2 hours away. It's kind of up the coast. When you go into town, they have their sales kiosks of just mosquito spray.
Like, you know how when you come into a little Mexican town, they have all the
foods and
food
stuff.
and the souvenirs. Well, they sell mosquito
Just
repellent.
mosquito repellent. That's how bad this area is.
Yeah.
And it's an estuary, so there's lots of shrimp and stuff in there, and they love the bugs and the mosquitoes, etc. But yeah, it's craziness. But the shrimp taste really good there. They do.
It's all our blood. Ew.
Never thought of that. That's
Ew.
why they're pink. Ew.
That's gross.
It is kind of gross.
I don't want any more shrimp.
I don't like shrimp anymore. Not at all.
I really don't think that's the thing, but
No,
yeah.
but I do like octopus.
I think it's because of all the grass at our casa. Yeah, that could be. That definitely could be. We don't actually have any grass at our
No,
house.
not at all.
And it's surprising me that we don't even have a lot of weeds in that backyard.
Well, the rains have just started. So it's dry, and now when the rains start, I guess they haven't started in
But did last
Mexico
year we
yet.
have them?
I think so. Because your dogs were covered in those little burr things.
But they get those from the street. I
Yeah.
don't know. Bailey gets them really bad in her ears. And they're those really prickly burrs that hurt like to pull on. They're really pokey, and she gets them in her ears, and she hates. She doesn't like me grooming her, but apparently the vet has no problem.
So Kathy says it's the female mosquitoes that bite and the male ones that are noisy. It's just like humans. It's just like humans.
And Kathy, I think I have an answer to the whole quilt thing. A friend of mine wants me to bring some stuff back for her. She says, I'll pay for a suitcase for you if you have to. And I'm like, that means I could probably bring a nice big quilt home now.
Yeah, but you whisper when you say that, and you can't whisper.
I bet you they heard me.
I don't know. Did
you
you
hear
hear
me?
her? Because she whispers. And, I mean, she's the moose whisperer, but still.
I've never spoken to a moose.
No. So we were on the cruise ship. This is 5, 6, 7 years ago. And it was probably 2 o'clock in the morning, and we're coming home, and she's a little tipsy. And she's like, why are we whispering?
See, Wendy could hear me.
in the hallway. I'm like, we're whispering because people are sleeping, and you're the loudest whisperer in the world.
I feel that they shouldn't be sleeping on the cruise. They should be out having fun. Connie, it's nice to hear from you.
Yeah.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, Christy.
Yeah. So Kathy's asking you what size. Did you see? Did you answer?
No, I did not see that. I just saw it now.
Yeah, we have no idea.
Oh, I have a king-size bed at home.
Yeah, but we have... You would use the quilt maybe for 2 months of the year.
In the winter months, I use a blanket, or
Yeah.
a quilt. Or right now we have like a polar fleece, which I find is a little too heavy.
And it's really just thin polar fleece.
Yeah, but it's probably the non-natural fibers. Well, I can't. Synthetic. That's the word. But Kathy's are cotton and lovely, and
they have her panel on it where it has her name, and then they have these one called tinners, and it's just a bunch of people. And all of their names are on there. It's really interesting.
yeah, it's cool.
It's a guild, and they have swords and everything.
I don't think so. Needles, maybe.
But I do imagine they
Scissors.
have swords
Scissors.
and chainmail and a shield to do quilting because it sounds dangerous.
When the way I sew it would be dangerous.
Yes.
Where are you guys at? Steve, we are in Alberta, Canada.
Freezing our patuchkis off.
My patuchki's warm.
Yeah, my patuchki's cold. So yeah, it is. We were here for Christie's dad's funeral, and now we're just, I think, here because
We were at my parents' house.
labels. That's the word. Thank you very much, Kathy. Labels. I was trying to figure out what the hell those things were called. So when we came here, we had to quarantine for 2 weeks, and all of you know that. Maybe Steve doesn't. In Canada, you legally have to quarantine for 2 weeks. That means that people have to bring you food, and you can't go out into the public. And I can't imagine people coming from here and going to the States or to Mexico or anywhere, and then coming back and having to do this again and again and again, because pretty soon you'll be dead. Because 2 weeks is a long time.
Just feels like a long time for you, baby. You're getting old, John.
It's
You
it's
couldn't
true.
remember the word labels.
No, it is true. And I mean, I imagine the older you get, the more precious time is. I mean, it is. Now, a week or 2 weeks is a long time, but it's because it's so short. It's the weird thing. It's a long time, but it's so short the older you get. So, I mean, youth is wasted on the young. It's a proverb, it's everything, and it's true. Brr, Rob says too, yes. So, yeah, I think for us, Canada, not in our future. We're not going to live here again. I don't think I ever could live here again.
No.
Not with the changes that have happened. It's sad.
Well,
to
not
see.
only that, but it's so much more expensive. Our quality of life in Mexico, the way we work and live and enjoy, it's for us, it is definitely the best decision we could have made.
Oh
we
my
do miss
gosh,
family.
yes. Yeah, absolutely.
But thankfully, we can afford to come back and visit when we want to, as long as COVID doesn't stop us from coming when we want to.
Yeah, this 2 weeks thing. I'm telling you, the Canadian government, nuts! Nuts! Yeah, and they all are. Don't get me wrong, they all are. In Vallarta, apparently they were driving around spraying chlorine.
Or some sort of disinfectant.
Because the sun doesn't do a good enough job.
Yeah, on the sidewalks and sides of buildings.
It does not. None of these people are smart.
Like, who's licking the floors? Who's licking the sidewalks? I don't get it.
Yeah, so rainy season is starting. So, Steve, has rain started?
Someone said it rained a little bit last night,
Wow.
but apparently not a lot.
Yeah, because our solar panels, the production is just every day like this. And then on cloudy days, it's kind of like here. Mm-hmm. So that is something I never really thought of. I mean, it still produces, but it was at 1 o'clock one day, and it only produced 1.6 kilowatts, which normally by that time it would have done 22 or 24. It's crazy. So what's this?
But yes, Miss Terry, not everybody has that opportunity to not go back to work when they get back from their vacation, honey.
Yeah.
Must be nice to be retired.
Yeah, I don't... see, Kathy got caught up on the craft projects.
Yeah.
But you do a lot. So I asked her, what do you do to relax? And she said, well, I do all of this stuff. And I was like, wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Just a fine mist. Hello, Tracy. Well, I'm glad it was a fine mist, but I think I need real rain to wash my panels off.
And the dust off of our trees and...
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we never asked. Are they eating the fruit? Is there fruit on anything?
I did not ask Zach. We'll have to ask him.
Yeah.
If anyone sees Zach, ask him if he's eating our fruit.
Yes, please.
Our son's staying at our house with his kids. So.
Yeah, I wonder what the jackfruit.
Sprinkled last night, but rained in Vallarta. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, because Steve, you're out in La Cruz.
Which is just past Bucerias.
And Tracy's in Bucerias.
Yep. Well, that's good to know. So what else, honey?
I don't know, baby.
I think we are done. So now we'll spend the next 30 minutes saying goodbye. Because we're Canadian. And that's what we do. Why do Canadians take so long to say goodbye and leave? Except Christie last night. I kind of nudged her. I'm like, it's 11 o'clock. She's like, what?
I
and
could not believe it. We got there at 6.
She gets up and heads out the door. I'm like, okay, I'll follow her.
But seriously, the last time I had looked at my watch, it was like 9. I'm like, okay, well, we should probably start to think about leaving. And then all of a sudden, John kind of nudges me. He says, it's 11. I'm like, I had to look because I didn't believe it.
So Estelle said that, oh yeah, that's good. She was told to take vitamin D, and instead she decided to sit in the sun of Bucerias, which is great. Yeah. I was sitting 20 minutes a day in the sun, like the 2 weeks before we left. Mm-hmm. It's just 20 minutes a day, and I was getting dark.
Aren't you supposed to be working, honey?
Spencer's on? Yeah. What the heck is he doing?
It's probably coffee break time for him.
Yeah.
Because he starts early in the morning.
It's carrot break time.
Carrot break. Yeah. I don't know if he had carrots in his lunch.
But it's his carrot break. He's got a carrot break. So, yes, Canadians take a long time to say goodbye. So we say goodbye in the kitchen. Then we go to the foyer, say goodbye there. Then they stand outside the door, say goodbye there. Go to the car. Maybe we go to the car too. We don't know. And then they drive away.
Sometimes, if it's nice out, sometimes.
We're like, should we follow them? I don't know.
Walk them down the street.
Yeah, Canadians, it's just like, I hate saying goodbye.
Do you?
I do. Goodbye. No. It's happy Tuesday, and love one another. Be kind to one another. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your spouse's face, and wash your hands.
You say that all the time.
I know, because it's important to wash your hands. Not just because of the COVID. Just wash your hands.
The COVID.
The COVID. It's like the IGA or the Safeway. It's the COVID. So you're going to say goodbye?
Back to work I go. Bye, friends. Bye, Leanne. It was nice seeing you or watching you. I don't know. I can see your picture in the little thumbnail. So.
Are you going to say goodbye?
Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for joining us this morning. See you tomorrow morning.